Wait. Why she had me black, but now she back up on my dick again? I don't give a fuck about how you feel, that's insignificant. I just wanna win, don't call me twin, cause we ain't synonyms. Just got off the phone with some niggas that's really rich in this, and it just hit me. Call my bitch like, did you miss me? I just bought this whip with rap money, how could you diss me? I just know these niggas act funny like it was Ripley's. Damn, I can't believe it, got them fiending. They keep telling me I'm cold, bitch, I'm anemic. Got them tweaking shit, I'm working like a dog. When they gon' feed me, I've been reaching like I'm trying to steal the ball. Bitch, I'm on defense, on my demon shit. Always been a piece of shit, ain't tweaking, no. This freaky hoe, I told her holler when she needs some dick, I need to know. Bitch, you didn't bother when I needed shit.
Oh.
What's up?
I double clapped, bruh. Fuck going on?
What going on, bro?
Hello.
Oh,
What's up,
Big
Ducky?
Chuck, Big Chuck. Yo, we've recognized some different countries watching, bro.
Absolutely.
Whether you're in the continental United States or not. Tell us where you're from, man. I saw East Africa, Australia. I think that's really cool. We're just two hillbillies, three hillbillies.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Chuck, but
Yeah, if you don't know us personally, please comment and tell us where you listen from. We're super interested in that.
yeah, we just think
Crazy.
that's cool. I mean,
Super cool.
not a demanding thing, but tell me or I'll kill myself.
Oh my god. I'm still gonna be okay if you don't, but
Yeah,
I
he'll
would
be
like
all
to
right.
know.
He'll be all right, but just think about it twice, before you don't like and subscribe and hit the bell. Yeah.
All right, man. How was your day?
The bar sucked. How many times are we going to start an episode like that? So I worked at, the fucking weed store over the week. My buddy came in. He drinks at this bar right across the street. It's called Look it up. Look it up and dox me.
That's a bar?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a
It's a restaurant and a bar.
yeah. I thought it was like a snow cone place.
Really?
No,
Oh, no. That's in our parking lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Facing that.
Like barbecue and like a. It's good.
I'm going in here to drink Jameson and
Yeah.
go home and hit my wife. Anyways. My buddy comes down, Billy. Shout out Billy. Saw you tonight, man.
Billy,
Thank you.
love you, dog.
Yeah, thanks for watching the episodes, bro. Every time he comes in, he's a little buzzing, he's a little buzzing. He's like, "What's
Buzz
up?
City.
What's up, bro?" He said, "Buzz City." I said, "Come outside with me. Let's go take out the trash." And we're like walking to take out the trash. Nothing happens the whole way to the dumpsters. We're just talking about bullshit. He's talking about what words I say whenever we censor shit. And,
Yeah.
I gave him the list. It's 2 words, but I throw away this box full of like trash and shit. And we start walking back, and I have my hood on, and so does he. It's just like windy. We're like walking back to the, back door of the dispensary, and I see these 2 homeless people I know. One of them, I fuck with him heavy. His name's Don.
Shout out, Don.
Don's crazy. He tried to sell me a stolen trombone once, or it was a saxophone. But he's like, "No, it's not stolen, no."
Hey,
And I was like,
is Don the guy with the knife?
yeah, I bought a knife from him, yes.
Yeah, I know. I
did.
immediately fucking stabbed my hand with
Yeah,
it.
oh, same guy. I forgot all about that. Yo, I bought it. Yo, listen. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. Logan didn't come see me often. I mean, a lot of people don't. It's all the way out in BFE or whatever, compared to us county boys. But, this dude was like, "What can I trade for this knife?" And it was just a really cool switchblade. So I was like, "All right, whatever. I'll give him, a disposable, 1 gram disposable, because we buy them for stupid cheap. I'm not gonna say, but I was like, whatever, like $10 knife type shit, whatever." But I get this knife from him. Logan stabs his hand with it, and I was like, "You're lucky. I just Clorox wiped the fuck out of that because this dude's insane."
I was freaking out so bad that
Yeah,
it
he
had
thought he
fucking
had
AIDS
hep.
on it.
He thought he had hep AIDS.
Dude, it like ejected, and I just like pushed. Like, I've been around guns and knives my whole fucking life. I know how to fucking use them. And I just
Something about that
immediately
one, though.
ejected it into my hand, and I was like, "Ah!" And Noah does not do blood, and he's like, "Oh God,
I was
the
about
sink's
to, I
back
was about
there."
to vomit, Chuck, dude. Oh, it
I'm
was
just like,
so bad. Mangler's just spewing, just like,
Oh.
It was bad. So I'm like, all right, well, you're lucky I cleaned that. So I clean it again, because there's mangler blood on it too, and God knows what that entails.
Not good.
But we see this guy, me and Billy, and this girl, and she has this brain surgery scar from like ear to ear.
Yep.
I don't know if it's because she does smoke meth. I know that, but I don't know what it's from, right? Just like, unlucky chance of cancer. You can smoke meth all day, never get cancer, right?
Sure.
But
It don't cause cancer.
she's insane. I'll preface this by saying one time she stole a receipt out of one of the dumpsters I threw her trash away in, and she was like, "Where's my sample? Where's my free gummy?" And I was like, I recognized the name.
Yeah.
The name was this lady I worked with at Metro by T-Mobile, Metro PCS, some people might know, prepaid cell phone service. And I'm like, oh, this is like my Metro mom, dude. Like she took care of us, made sure we ate and shit. And I was like, this isn't you. Like your fucking brain surgery scar. That's the only thing I know you as. But she tried to turn that on one day, and she's like, "Where's my sample? I didn't get my sample last time." And I was like, "Actually, no, blank, blank. This is not you. Like, I know this woman very well. I love her, whatever." But taking the trash out, come back. She's like, I see Don. I see the Don, he drops his drink, whether it's a beer or a Mountain Dew. He swears he doesn't drink, but he's always fucked. But he drops his beer or whatever. And that lady starts walking towards me and Billy. And Billy's just like dying laughing, bro. Again, like asking me about what we censor and just going on about that because he's a little drunk. So he's like, I gotta tell, I gotta ask. And she walks right up to me because I have my hood on, and she goes, I was about to beat your fucking ass. And I said, I was about to ragdoll you if you tried. What do you mean?
What?
I was like, what? And she was like, I thought you were somebody else. Y'all have a good night. So me and Billy walk back inside, and I put the 2x4 in the door and lock it and shit. And I'm like, I was going to kill that bitch. So we close. I close the dispensary and then walk outside, and we're like smoking a cigarette in front of Billy's car, pretty close to mine. And then some girl with like just bird tattoos. This side.
Sick.
This side, like super small birds, ones you would draw in the corner of a notebook paper.
Yeah, yeah.
Just all over her face. They look cool.
Yeah.
But I could tell she was just, strung out. She walks out of Dollar General, and she's like, "Do either one of y'all have Cash App?" And I was like, "Billy, we gotta go."
Oh, shit.
I was like, "No, I have Venmo, but I don't have a Venmo debit card." And she was like, "You don't have a Cash App debit card by any chance?" And I was like, "No." She said, "Well, I got to buy stuff in here, and then I got to buy stuff at the liquor store, and I have Cash App money, but I don't have my card." And I've been walking, and I was like, I've been fucked so many times. So at this point, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. I said, "Go down to this Italian restaurant. I see two people. Yo, there's two guys standing right there. Go ask them." And she was like, "People are going to think I'm an alcoholic." And I was like, "You are." But I said that in my head. Billy's like, "You are a drunkie."
A drunkie?
Yeah, she said alky. She said alky. So she said, "People are gonna think I'm an alky." And Billy walks to this girl, and he's like, "Well, you are an alky." And like we all just drink the fuck out of beer. She's like, walks over to that Italian restaurant. I just go to my car and leave. I text Billy the next day, and he's like, "That girl walked back up to my car while I was about to pull off. I rolled my window down. She said, 'Can you not just drive me up the road?' Billy said, 'I can't. I'm going this way.' And she said, 'Well, that's where I live.' And he goes, 'I meant that way.'" Billy
I'm
is
in
like,
East.
Yeah, Billy's the master of just like bodying people. It's so funny, dude. So that sucked.
I've been burnt on the homeless too, man.
I like Dawn.
Yeah.
I love Dawn, honestly.
I don't remember if I told the story on here about me spending my report card money on a homeless guy.
No, what?
Yeah, so mom gave me report card money like, a lot of moms do. You get X amount of dollars for A's, X amount
My
of dollars
parents
for
just
B's.
beat my ass.
Well, that was on Tuesdays, So anyway,
Tuesday's just whipping up on Mangler.
me being a little mang, I got all A's. So I'm getting fucking rich every 6 weeks. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
6 weeks report cards, I'm fucking rolling.
A little nasty allowance for being a good boy.
A little nasty. So she gives me money, and we go to a gas station, and I want like a fucking freezy or a slushy or something. I don't know. Well, I see a homeless guy sitting outside the Shell station, and I'm like, hey, can I buy him Doritos and a Mountain Dew? And Mom's like, it's your money. Like, if you want to have a big heart, do it. I'm like,
he said, hey, boy, what you doing?
I'm like 10. I walk in there, I go get him a family-sized bag of Doritos and Mountain Dew. Like, spend like at least 30% of my report card money. And I come out there, and I'm like, hey, man. Now, I'm a 10-year-old kid, you know? Imagine being the homeless guy. I'm a 10-year-old kid, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You're like, hey man, what's
I'm
up?
like, hey,
baby.
yeah. I'm like, hey.
Do you want double XP on Call of Duty? With this Doritos bag?
I'm like,
my
man,
God.
listen, Halo 3 right now, I don't know if you got it. So I get him Doritos and a Mountain Dew, and I hand it to him, and he just looks at me dead in the face, and he says, I fucking hate Mountain Dew. And he wouldn't take it. And I was so fucking pissed because I also hate Mountain Dew. So I was just
It
stuck
hurts my
with
stomach, yeah.
Mountain Dew, and I got in the car, and Mom's like, you didn't give it to him. And I'm like, yeah, he said he fucking hates it. And she's like, what? I learned a valuable lesson that day. No more. No more. Ever.
Did he take the Doritos?
He took nothing.
Oh.
He said, I fucking hate Mountain Dew. Now, I just
You
thought
didn't even
about
want the Doritos?
No. I just thought about being homeless, and some sweet little ugly kid that you know gets bullied walks up to you and hands you food, and you're like, no way. No
Yeah.
fucking shot. I would be like, thank you so much, even if you didn't like it. Thank you. Well, here's for helping me. So you know what? Fuck them.
I'm not trying to be mean, but like,
I am.
hopefully that guy overdosed. Yeah, he was just an asshole to the world.
Yeah, man. I mean, I have given food to other homeless people before, and them take it, but I'm not giving them money.
Big thing is, me and Mikey had this conversation literally yesterday, maybe today too. But like, if you just tell me you want to buy drugs or alcohol, I'm gonna slide you the bill.
Be straight up with me, yes.
But like, if I try to buy you food and then you come out and you're ungrateful, I'm like,
Yep.
okay, die on the street.
yeah. If a homeless,
It's nothing about being homeless. It's
No.
about being a fucking asshole.
me too. Same.
I
Like,
love homeless people.
if a homeless guy walks up to me and he's like, "Listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I want a 6-pack of Natty Light so bad I can't fucking
I
stand
just want
it.
a pint of liquor.
Can I have
just to
$10?
go to bed, outside.
If I've got
like-
the money to give, I understand it. I'm drinking fucking rum right now. Like, here's $10. Like, I get that. You know,
I love that. Yeah.
but don't be a fucking don't
Don't
do
be
that.
a pussy. Yeah.
Don't
that's
do
what I'm
that
saying.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Damn, Chuck, have you ever had a encounter like that with homeless people?
Yeah, get those headphones off. Let us know how you're feeling.
What have
Yeah.
you done for the homeless, first of all?
So I used to work at a pizza restaurant downtown Kingsport,
Yeah,
and we so like this happens at a lot of restaurants, but sometimes you just mess up orders, like get something wrong. So we would give like our mess ups to homeless people if they were like, walking by or whatever, or like they stop in and ask sometimes.
As it should be. Fuck capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna throw it in the trash anyway.
So, but here's a good story for you. Well, this is like more about the restaurant, but there was a time I was like leaving work, and this guy like walked up, and he was like, I'm homeless, like I don't have anything. He's like, can I just get some money and stuff like that? And I was like, I don't really have any money. Like no one carries cash for the most part anymore. I mean, you do because you get tips, but
Yeah, bartender is different.
yeah. So I was like, I don't really have cash. I was like, I can go inside and give you like some, like
Breadsticks.
like some pizza or like some like toiletries, like toilet paper.
One-ply toilet paper.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah. And he was like, no, just like refused it, just because I didn't have money. He was like refused it, and then just walked away. I was like, well, I don't have anything else, man. He just walked away.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
like,
that's the thing. All right.
dude, if I saw your cute ass face walk up to me and say, "I'll give you a large pizza," I fucked up, dude.
Yeah. But
Give it to me.
There's another good story. So one time at the restaurant, we the place I worked, we had like a challenge pizza, it was like a 28-inch pizza.
Try not to shit yourself. It's
Yeah.
lactose tolerant.
Yeah, it was like you could do a challenge where you eat it, like it's a food challenge,
Yeah.
But people would order it for like parties and stuff. So we had an order for like 2 of them that was going to like this local like pool, like aquatic center, you know.
Yep.
And it was placed for the wrong day. So like we make these 2 huge pizzas, we send them out to like the aquatic center, and there's no one there. Like the aquatic center's closed. Like my driver, because at the time I was a manager, so the driver's calling and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think there's anyone even in the building." And I was like, "Dude, just try to get in and like find these people, because like, you know, it's like $60 worth of pizza or something." So he's like, I can't find anyone. So I was like, all right, just bring him back. So he comes back, and I'm like, take one of them, because at this point, like, we can't keep them. You know, they're just 2 huge pizzas that are like...
It's going to be stale pizza. It's bread.
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
56
So-
inches of pizza.
Yeah.
Next
So,
day, it's hard.
Yeah. So I'm like, take one of them to the fire department, like just give it to the firefighters, because
Oh, yeah.
we did that a lot. Just like, hey, we have mess up food. Like, do you guys want it? And you know, a bunch of firefighters are like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, brother. Thanks, brother.
So
That's the real first responders.
yeah,
They literally look like me, just with this mustache. You're like,
yeah.
thanks, no.
So I tell the driver, I'm like, take one of them there, and then I was like, try to find a homeless person to give the other one to. So downtown, you know, where we live, there's like a library that has a gazebo out back that is like heavy homeless activity. Like the homeless people sleep in this gazebo,
Yeah.
like, you know, stuff like that. So I was like, take it to that gazebo and just leave it or give it to somebody. So he's like, he does it, and he's like, no one was really there, so I just kind of left it on the porch of the gazebo and came back. And I was like, that's fine. Like, somebody will find it and eat it, like, surely. So, yeah. And then the next day, I was like, did you drive by and see if anyone, like, took the pizza or ate it? He was like, yeah, it was gone.
Nice. Yes.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
nice.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
someone vultured that shit at 3 a.m., dude.
Yeah.
Made somebody's
Yeah.
day.
I mean,
Or
at the
night.
time, yeah, I'm just, like, telling, like, a 18-year-old, like, high schooler, like, hey, just go into, like,
Go drop this somewhere.
yeah, like just leave it somewhere, and like it'll get eaten, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of homeless people, you look like a fucking homeless person cut your hair, man, this past week.
Oh, thanks, man.
You just turn your mic back on. You're like, I gotta say something.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying he looks...
Bad? It looks better than you.
I'm just fucking
Oh,
with you. Hey, man, there's a reason I got a hat on.
I just told him he looks sexy, and you're gonna
Dude, I'm
body
just
him
fucking
like
with
that?
him. Dude, me and Chuck roast each other more than anybody else.
Oh, I
in
know
the
that.
friend group.
I'm too scared to roast both of you guys. I don't know.
Oh, I have a question.
That's
for
a lie.
I don't want to hurt anyone's.
I have a
fuck
question
you.
for Noah.
Dude,
Yeah.
off camera, dude, you roast me like a motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Hey.
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
Oh, all of a sudden
Cancel.
I'll call them Mangler's meatballs. All right.
Yeah. So while we were going to the gas station, Noah, you weren't here.
Yeah.
Logan said that he thinks you're the best out of all of us in like social situations, like
Oh, you flaming me for that?
parties and stuff.
Talking about my friend in a nice way? You
I
flaming
mean,
me for
I mean,
that?
you do
That's not
bartend.
flaming.
You do bartend.
He's
so,
flaming me.
He's not.
yeah. I think
he's- No,
I
he's
think
about
I'm
to.
neck and neck with you in like social interactions.
Chuck goes,
think so.
I think it's me. I think we're neck and neck. And I was like, I
So-
don't know, man. If
You
like,
bartend, so you have like that charisma bonus points, but
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you're both okay. I said this last time. You're my favorite of my mom's friend. I mean, you're my mom's favorite of my friends. I
Yeah, his
think.
mom doesn't remember me, so I'm like not even in the contention for that.
Like my mom loves Chuck.
Yeah.
Like thinks he's the
As
sweetest
anyone
human,
should,
and he
yes.
is the sweetest
And
human.
it's facts, yes.
But you have a different. Your social game is different.
Me?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
You about to
saying.
gas me up?
I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm
I-
saying they're completely different.
yeah.
No, they are.
I
Chuck's
agree.
more polite, 40-year-old man. Like, it's nice to see you today. You look beautiful in that dress. Like,
No,
can
yeah, he
make
kills
any
on
girl
that.
smile. You're more like you're gonna make anybody giggle
trying to
and
make
laugh
someone laugh.
immediately.
You're like life of the
Smile.
party.
I'm trying to make
Yeah.
someone smile. Like
Yeah.
Chuck, me and Chuck share. I'm honestly like we share like 50% of the same charisma. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? 50% of that is like I'm just gonna be nice and like make this person smile. It doesn't have to be a laugh, but the other 50% of me is like I make a read like a quarterback seeing a
Yes.
blitz,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
can I say fuck in front of this guy?
Yes.
You know, I do that at every job ever. So I'm like, yeah, this shit's fucking bullshit. And they're like, oh, you know? So
Right. It's two totally
that's a
different
little
things.
different. I know Chuck can do that too, but that's like, yeah, that's in my bag.
And yeah, and the reason I said what I said is Well, I mean, last time we talked about taking a boys trip, in the week span, we've decided we're going to fucking Boston, baby. We're going to Boston.
Go Celtics.
We're going to
Fuck
Boston.
the Red Sox, though.
I fuck every Boston sports team, but it don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we'll move past that.
Do they have a NHL team?
Yeah, Bruins.
Boston Bruins, yeah.
Yeah, Boston
I
Bruins.
get the
and,
NHL teams mixed up.
And the I kind of fuck college hockey. I don't know, but I've watched it some recently, and like Boston College's like hockey team is really fucking fun to watch.
No, yeah, that's
I just
like,
randomly watched the game. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun.
That's like Duke. That's like Duke basketball. Like whoever's the most decorated, that's Boston College in hockey.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to Boston, and I'm going to my friend's wedding, and so I can only bring one friend with me, which kind of blows. But I can only bring one friend. That's okay. It's a small wedding. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to take Noah because if I'm picking those two social things, I'm picking you in that scenario. Who can make me feel less awkward and so I don't have to say anything? Chuck's going to be right there with me being like, hi, nice to meet you. Like two of us just being robots. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're both just like very gracious.
Noah's going to get one beer in him and be like, I love this fucking song. Like on the dance floor and nobody knows
the groom and the bride. Oh my.
And you've never met any of them.
I somehow waddle up to the stage for a best man speech. They have no idea who I am.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
Open bar.
These people aren't even going to know me, let alone you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to know any of these fucking people.
You're friends with like the bride, right?
I'm friends with the bride, yes.
You've been.
Yes.
Yeah.
And no. I worked with her, but she's like almost a fucking doctor.
Oh, that's sick.
Wow.
But I'm friends with her, and I'm actually part of her fucking. That's another story in itself. I'm part of her bridal party. Me and 13 females going to South
Mangler
Carolina.
of honor.
Yeah, Mangler of honor, baby.
Oh
I said, are they okay with it? And they're like, if they're not, then they don't have to go. And I was like,
they're like, no.
I'm like, they're going to think I'm gay. I mean, there's just no way around that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's something we have.
yeah, they're just going to
People think we're fruity.
I told her the other
Love
day
it.
that I was going to bring you, and she's like, it's going to be really hard convincing people you're not gay together just because of you. And I was like,
I might
Yeah,
fucking grab his ass and go crazy in the public spotlight. First of all, I do want to say I appreciate what you think of like my public personality.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm completely different. Like with you, I'm me with you guys, but in public, I'm like, thank you so much. Blah blah blah.
yeah,
But,
I've seen you do customer service.
I am super. I don't know if Chuck shares this because again we're like one and the same on that 50%, but like I am the most fucking nervous person in the world.
Me too.
Anywhere.
I'm not.
And Chuck's
You
not.
don't?
I love to talk to people. I love
See,
to talk
you
to
do.
strangers. Yeah.
That's the one thing.
That's why you're
that,
so good in different cities and shit too. I do that. I'm like, I'm head down on my phone. I'm like,
That's the one thing Chuck pulls out of his bag that we don't have.
no, yeah, I
Talking
don't
to
have
strangers.
Yeah, well,
That. I
not
talk
just
to
strangers,
because I
but
have to.
you can make friends with a goddamn doorknob.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
I just got to make the doorknob laugh. He's
Yeah.
like, we're friends for
Yeah.
the rest of our lives.
And he's gonna, like,
And
reassure it.
It's,
Like-
it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I think about this every day because so many people tell me they're like, your fucking personality is amazing, especially when I like serve people around our age when I serve
Yeah.
them beer and shit. Even when I'm serving them like 8s and 7 grams and half ounces and ounces, they're like, dude, your fucking personality is impeccable. Like, oh my god, bro. Like,
I've read your Google reviews.
oh, I'm the man.
For real. I'm being
I'm the
dead
man.
ass serious. I have.
I'm the man.
What? What?
If you go to my
'Cause their store
dispensary,
has-
it's Noah.
Their store has like 4.9 stars, as it fucking should.
Yeah.
But like, you go through and read those comments, and yeah, you've got some of the other guys because they're also very sweet people. I know them both. They're
No,
also
they're
very
fucking
sweet.
great.
But there are
dudes,
so
man.
many like Noah went above and beyond to sell me $3,000 worth of merchandise.
Yeah.
Not legit,
That's
but
awesome.
like they'll be like Noah went above and beyond, was the sweetest human. I'm not coming back if Noah ain't there. Like dead ass, one of them said that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's why, like at the bar, I just try to be as me as possible. If people don't like it, I have a baseball bat and a gun,
Which
so
is best for I think that's best for a bartender because you know, you go to a bar and there's 50 different bartender personalities or more. You're going to get the
There's
ones
a lot
that
of assholes. That's
you're
like
going to get
90% of
assholes
it.
that won't talk to you. You're going to get hot bitches that are like, they know they're hot and so they don't want to talk
So
to
like,
you.
psst.
You're
Yeah.
going to get hot bitches that know they're hot and they do want to talk to you. You're going to get funny guys. Like, being yourself as a bartender is key. Like, that's what,
No, it is.
that's what
yeah.
you want.
That's why I'm wearing a fucking Harley Davidson shirt and some 80s jeans and Vans. Like,
Yeah.
y'all can suck my nuts. I'll wear whatever the fuck I want to wear, you know? But I come in there and, like, talk the same way, and like, people respect it, you know, 90% of the time. But there's that 10% of people in every walk of life that are like, they just fucking hate me from the jump, and I'm just I don't know, you know, you fucking smile at people and like try to be nice to them, and there's some people that are bred this way that they're like, this guy's such, I don't know, like such like a fake fuck and like an asshole because he's being nice to me, because some people are like so traumatized,
Yeah.
and like coincidentally I fucking hate those people. That's not my fault. You're
Yeah.
an adult. I've went through trauma too. Suck my dick. Like,
Yep.
you don't have to be mean to me. I'm genuinely being nice. Again, I said it's not my real personality because I'm stepping up being nice 20 times more. You know,
Yeah.
when I'm with you guys, I can just fuck around and like be nice
Just
when I
riff.
want, or just like jokingly riff and be an asshole. So, yeah, that's just it's weird.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
weird.
like I describe myself as an introverted extrovert.
For sure,
'Cause,
same.
like, so,
All of us, really.
you know, where I work or whatever, I'm the guy because I work night shift. I'm the guy at 2 a.m. When you're sleepy, I'm going to be like throwing water on you, making some insane out of pocket joke, like keeping you awake. I'm that guy.
You're
And-
you're the person I would die for to work with.
yeah. My whole
100%.
workplace knows me as that too. I'm not trying to be cocky or conceited, but everybody's like, God, you make my night better because you're just fucking saying crazy shit, right?
That's all I try to do, baby.
I'm
I
in
feel it.
school.
I feel it.
I'm in school and I get in a new classroom with faces I've never met in my life. I shut down. I don't talk. I didn't
Same.
talk. I didn't
Same.
talk for 2 months. I finally made 2 friends and they're still like besties, right? I finally make 2 friends. They do job shadowing at my work and they walk up there and they're like, you know Logan, right? My best friend that I talk about all the time. I went to Tampa with. They're like, you know Logan, right? And he's like, yeah, of course. And they're like, he's so quiet. Like, we didn't know he could talk until like 2 weeks ago. He spit his coffee out. Like, he was getting a sip of coffee and he spit it out. He was like, huh?
He's like, Mangler?
Yeah. They're like, he's like, quiet. And they're like, yeah. And he's like, he won't shut the fuck up ever. He was like, we fucking on an airplane back from Tampa at nighttime, just a 2-hour flight. He said it felt like 9 hours. Like, he wouldn't shut the fuck up. He's just sitting on the airplane yapping at 1 a.m, just like, da 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 da.
That's why we're here. Because
Yeah.
neither one of us can shut the fuck up, dude.
And it's like, I describe myself as introverted extrovert because when I'm comfortable or when I'm with people I know, dude, I am the most bubbly, outgoing. I would say I'm almost at the top of social skills. The
Yeah,
moment you put me
100%.
in a Walmart checkout line, it's over.
Yeah.
I can think something's $50 and they ring it up for $150. I can't tell them it's wrong. I'm like, okay.
I have to see a
Alright.
cashier 1,000 times before I feel inclined to be like, how are you?
Yeah, like me and Chuck just went to the gas station and tried to buy fucking wine box things, and they're like, "Hey, it's 11 p.m. You can't buy that." And I just turned around, I just walked away, and Chuck's like, "Wow, I've never heard of that. I
Yeah.
could never do that. I could
Yeah.
never be like, hey man, what's the reasoning for that? You weren't being an asshole. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I'm like, okay, I just turn
Yeah.
around. That's
Yeah.
why I said last episode I'm the easiest person in the world to scam. They just walk up to me and they're like, hey, you can have infinite life if you drink this water for $50. I'm
Yeah,
like,
all right.
I can't say no. Here's
Yeah.
$50.
Damn, you drive a hard bargain. Bro, that's the thing that I heard about you, you know, in the time that we like weren't friends for like two years or something.
2 weeks ago.
Okay. Anyways, Chuck, we're gonna ignore, you know, this side of the room.
Yeah.
I heard shit from, you know, not to throw Jordan under the bus, but he always used to tell me, he's like, bro, Mangler just fucking fries people, like if they're cashiers. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, if they don't give him what he wants, you'd be like, I don't know, I need this pack of cigarettes, and like, we don't have it, or I need to see your ID, and you're like, oh my, this guy is a big inconvenience. You know, this was when we were like 18, by the way, 18, 19.
And then I started doing more customer service.
It's changed, but yeah. Obviously, it's changed, but still, to some degree, that mangler is still like alive and well.
Yes.
And he's like,
Yeah.
no boxed wine.
Yep.
Like the DoorDash on Taco Bell thing you had.
Oh shit, that's a good story.
Taco Bell?
That's a good story.
Taco B.
That's
Taco
a
BB?
Yeah, let me tell that one real quick. I DoorDash Taco Bell at like 1 a.m. like 1 fucking a.m. And I got like I don't even remember what I got. I mean, there was like a chicken taco and a beef chalupa and like all the meats pretty much were in there, I guess. Not steak, because fuck that, but everything else.
I get it.
The DoorDasher messages me and she's like, hey, they're out of chicken and they're out of beef. And I was like, there ain't no fucking way. So I call her and she's like, I'm serious. They're out of chicken. They're out of beef.
It's the only restaurant that happens at, by the way.
She was like, they're out of everything except beans, sour cream, and rice. And I was like, there's no fucking way.
And potato. Fiesta potatoes.
And potatoes. And I was like, there's no fucking way. And she's like,
It's just Baja Blast and ground
So
beef.
stupid.
this poor DoorDasher has the worst anxiety in the world, sitting at the drive-through speaker trying to ask me what I want to substitute. I can't imagine the anxiety of that. There's probably cars behind her.
Have you ever DoorDash? Like,
No.
done it?
No.
It's awful, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's atrocious.
And
it's-
I'm like,
I've never done it, but
I've done it a lot.
when I had to like, make orders for DoorDashers,
Yes.
like it was garbage.
And I'm
dude.
like, there's no fucking way. And she's like, okay. Well, she hangs up and I message her. I was like, if you wanted to fucking keep my food, like if you wanted to steal it, I would have just bought it for you. And she just messaged me back, huh? I was like, if you want to steal my food, you could just fucking kept it. And I just like blocked her and then reported her to DoorDash. Then I called Taco Bell and they're like, hey man, we're out of everything except sour cream, rice, beans, and potatoes. And I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
I tried to go back and message her and I couldn't because she was gone. And I like emailed DoorDash's support and was like, hey, I was an absolute fucking cuck to this fucking lady. Like, can you please tell her I'm not mad? And they were just like, we'll refund you. That's all they said. It's like automated.
Sorry to interrupt. The point to it is that Mangler is the most like male Karen of all of our friend group.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
If you get bad service at a restaurant, you're like, yep, these people want $15 an hour, man.
Yeah, it's like, goddamn, I'm sitting here parched,
you're
haven't
that
out of
guy.
water yet.
Yeah, you're that guy. Of our friend group, you're the most male Karen of all of
I
them.
will
Which
agree. I have worked
Valuable
on it.
thing to have, though.
Yeah,
I have worked on it though, because since then I've worked, well, not that Taco Bell experience, but like frying cashiers. I've worked so much customer service since then that I've like, it ain't the cashier's fault that they're out of fucking beans or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
when I worked at Lowe's, dude, they'd be like, you don't have this fucking hardware screw?
You don't have
Dude,
this 2x4?
I don't order the fucking stock. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've tried to back off that shit because it's 99% of the time not those people's fault.
No, it almost never is.
However, the cashier stories I tell where I'm like just trying to buy something and they just keep saying something, I do get mad.
That
No, I
is
get
true.
that.
You also
I do get mad
All
at
of
that.
this. The next point is that you have the most unhinged like like public interactions with people of all time.
Yeah,
No one.
Yeah, like without him asking for it either, or like,
Yeah.
I mean, truth be told, without him ever playing a part in it, he has the worst interactions with anyone outside of
I
his
don't
house.
provoke
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Like,
yeah,
no, yeah.
Just dumb things happen to you, and like
yeah.
weird unhinged people
Just
like come into your life and like do the worst things. And,
just like 3 weeks ago when I tried to buy that duct tape down here.
Yep.
Ducky tape.
I'm like, hey, I need duct tape. Where is it? You know, and granted, I felt like an asshole because I went in 10 minutes before it fucking closed. Like, I already felt like an ass.
It's duct tape.
I know. Like, they're not.
It's not like they're cooking you a sandwich for 30
Yeah,
minutes.
right.
You know, they're cooking you a sandwich.
You know
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
So
Anyways.
I was like, hey, I need a roll of duct tape. Can you tell where it is? Because I didn't want to fucking, strut around the store for 30 minutes and look for it. So he takes me to it, and I'm like,
Yeah, brother,
The
this
roll-
is paint tape.
yeah, the roll he shows me is $8.50, and I was like, and then I saw like cheap ass duct tape that was 2 rolls for like $3 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take that, and he's like, that's not duct tape. I'm like, yeah, it is, and he's like, that's painter's tape, and I was like, no, it's not. That's
You
duct
picked it up
tape.
and it says duct.
I pick it
Yeah,
up, and it
package
says
says, yeah.
duct tape, and I was like, look, and he was like.
Whatever you say, idiot.
Yeah,
And you're like, what the fuck?
He literally did this, and he was like, "I'm just saying that's not duct tape." And I was like, "Well, I'll take 2 of them." Like why? Why did that whole interaction happen? Or the Red Bull? I tell the Red Bull story all the time. They were 2 for $3.33.
Oh yeah.
Or 2 for $5 or something.
Yeah.
I wanted
They're
one.
fucking 2 for $6 now.
Yeah,
sadly.
I wanted
Inflation.
one.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're 2 for $5. I was like, I don't want 2. I want one. And he's like, but they're 2 for $5. And I was like, but I want one.
Yeah.
And he's like, but it's cheaper if you buy 2.
Yeah.
And I said, it's not fucking cheaper.
You said I actually have to spend more money.
I have to
get
spend
a
more
dollar
money
off, idiot.
to get 2.
Yeah.
I just want one. And he's like, doesn't make much sense to me. Just like scanning it. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, like at the end of the day, you don't deserve that. Yeah.
Like I'm being an
Yeah,
asshole to
that
this
shit
guy. I'm like,
drives me
why?
up a fucking wall, dude.
Now, if he just wanted to be like, hey, did you know they're 2 for $5? And then I say, yeah. And he's like, okay, I'll just let you know. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. He's just looking out, That's fine.
That's how the interactions go for me.
That's customer service. That's okay.
I was like, no. Just smile.
Just
No,
like,
I'm
I
fine.
think Jordan told it when he was here. We go through Dairy Queen. And that guy saw my Swisher Sweets in the console. He's
And he
like,
said,
God.
how the fuck do you smoke
Yeah,
those?
he
And he
said-
has a black and mild on his ear.
He said, God damn, how you smoke them sons of bitches. What do you say? I don't know. I like them. And he's got a
You're like, I
fucking...
light them on fire and inhale.
He's
to
got a
some
burnt
degree.
black and mild behind his ear, turning my Blizzard upside down. I'm like, why did you have to say that?
He said,
Oh,
dude, I have a DoorDash
we got to
story.
get our required one in. Required bleep for Noah.
Yeah, literally. I got to get a bleeping episode.
Man, I've
fellas.
only had one bleep in fucking 6 episodes.
Say it.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Anyways,
We got 20. We got some time left for me to get a bleep in.
Oh yeah, we got hella. This past week, actually, I went to Kareem's house last night. Helped him pick his set.
Shout out
list.
Kareem, by the way.
Dude, Kareem. By the way, intro music, greatest guy in the
Fucking
world, sweetest dude in the world. Broke his elbow. I love him to death. So
I've not met you, Kareem, but I'd love to have a beer with you
Yeah,
sometime.
I want to go to one of his shows at some point.
Saturday
They
night.
They always fall. Sorry, they always fall on like times when I'm like tangled up in 12 different other things
Me
going
too.
on. So
Kareem
Yeah,
and
I mean
but-
that's just how music is.
when I get
at
out
some
of school,
point-
baby, we'll go to some shows.
yeah, at some point we need to like go to one of his shows and
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
go backstage and
they're kind of having a big send
Go backstage and what?
But
Say it. And what?
Yeah, moving on. Now, what were you saying?
anyways, I was at Kareem's house last night, just drinking beer with him, smoking, whatever. And I was helping him pick his set list, just off vibes. Like, and he's in a sling, and he's just rapping.
How did he
these
break his
songs.
elbow?
Skating.
Ah.
Same reason I have a, I don't even know. I don't know what size to have, like, just a pouch on my hip of skin that's gone for 3 years. It just
Okay.
like it regrew back ugly, nasty. But same thing, ollie a curb, back trucks hit it. You're just you get
Yeah.
thrown off of it. I almost said flown. But I'm sitting in his house, we pick these songs. We're going like 1 through 13. What's this order? You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna remove? Type shit like that. And goddamn, what were you fucking talking about before then?
God damn it, dude.
Damn.
Fuck.
Chuck, do you remember? Kareem.
Bum, bum, bum. Hey, we'll do a clock wop.
Damn, bro, I'm pissed off. I had some crazy shit to say.
We'll do a clock wipe.
What the fuck did we talk about, man?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
I mean, we were talking about like customer service stuff, and
I'm drinking Kraken over here, dog. I don't know.
I'm fucking right now.
Hey, do you remember Big Dog?
the man in the middle.
He talks like Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Anyways, I guess whatever. I'm at his house. I fucking drink beers with him. We pick the set list. Some shit happens. I'm like, oh hell yeah. I leave. He has a cookout tray left on his door. He texts me this morning. This is a whole different story than what I was gonna say. But he texts me. He's like, "Did you eat cookout last night?" And I was like, "That's an odd question for anyone to ask me." First of all, so I'm on the golf course this morning, and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, someone left an entire cookout tray, 2 bites out of a hamburger, both the sides like onion rings and chicken nuggets on his doorstep, open, just like scattered."
The fuck?
Like full tray. And he was like, "Did you?" I was like, "Do you think I would throw a fucking cookout tray at your door and go home? I was like, just because I'm drunk, I'm not throwing this shit at your door.
Did you kiss him while you were at his house?
Oh yeah, I kissed his elbow. And then his mouth.
No.
Did it make-
Yeah, his mouth.
Shout out Kareem. No, dude, he watches every episode.
I know he does. That's why I keep shouting him out.
I pull up to his house. This man's always like, playing music and Discord, like very creative, genius kind of guy. And I was like, yo, pull up episode 5. He's 20 minutes through it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Fuck
had the tab
yes.
open. And I was like, damn, Kareem, I didn't
My
know.
man.
I didn't know you like actually watch it like this,
Cream in about a month, buddy. We'll be coming to some shows when my schedule frees up some. I want to see you bad.
Yep.
You are a... genuinely, I'm not just sucking your dick because like your friends would know. You genuinely put out some good shit. I've been listening to you. I've been listening to you so much actually that you come up in my Spotify DJ and like my release. What was the name of the song you just released like last Friday?
Vices.
Vices.
Yeah, Vices and a Pose before that.
I looked at my new releases on Spotify and at the very top was Kareem. I was like, all right, he's in the algorithm. Let's go. Like, let's fucking go.
He has this song coming out soon. It's called Powder Blue, and he has this bar. I'm trying to remember it off dome, but it's something like, call this bitch a Caesar salad. Caesar salad. It's a rap now. And then he says something like, he says, my white homie with no rhythm hit the lean to it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in his house. He's playing that. I'm like, it's me. It's fucking me, dude.
Dude, one of my
he's
best
the man.
homies, I think I was telling you this, Noah. He does not really fuck with rap. Like, if it ain't like 90s, like Wu-Tang Clan, because he's like 10 years older than us. If it ain't like Wu-Tang Clan, he don't fuck with it at all.
He likes the shit that's just like enunciated New York style.
Yeah, which is fine. It's fire in
A$AP
its own
Rocky.
way. Yeah, it's fire in its own way. And he's like, dude, whoever that intro song is, I've never heard of him. He was like, it's so good. Like, you know what you're getting into, and like it sets the stage perfectly. And I was like, yeah, that's Noah's friend Kareem. And I started showing him some of his music, and he's like, dude, I really fuck with this. And I'm like, dude, you only listen to Wu-Tang Clan and like NWA. What do you mean? He's like, dude, this is fucking fire. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. He almost picked Ripley's to be on his set list, and I was like, move this one and put Ripley's in. About halfway through or like at the end.
It's a halfway song for sure because it's a mood.
You have
setter.
to, yeah. Like what we were going through is like, I'm spitting bars. Like what I kept saying is get punched in the face.
Yes.
Slow down, punch in the face, whatever you want. Some kind of interlude that's like between the two. Like, hey, I'm going to bar out, but I'm going to try to make it vibey, which would be, Ripley's and then that, like Vices kind of thing. Dude, it was just fucking wild. We went through like 13 songs and like FaceTimed his homie Gio. Thank you, Gio, for the shirt. I love them boys. They're awesome. But it was cool. It's always so cool, man. I filmed a music video for him once. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys.
It's good.
It was really
Yeah,
cool.
It's genuinely good.
Everything, every shot, it was me.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's do this. And he was like, let's do this. Like, let me change outfits. We were just having fun with it.
Fire.
Like he's such a fun person to be with, man. He's awesome. I like wish him literally nothing but like the most success a human can have.
Fuck yeah.
How do you ever take my headphones off?
Go ahead.
How do
No,
you feel
please
about
don't.
Val Kilmer dying?
Oh, fucking sad, dude.
Okay, first of all,
I thought it was fake because it was on April Fool's.
me
wasn't
too.
it? Or right after it.
It's got to be the worst time to die, right? On April Fool's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Nobody's gonna believe
it
you.
was it kept saying like every news report was like, is it confirmed or not? What the fuck is he most known for? I'm stupid right now.
Top Gun, Tombstone,
Batman.
Batman.
I got flamed at work because they were like, Val Kilmer died, man. And I was like, oh, Batman, that sucks. And they're like, whoa! They're like, Top Gun, dude. Tombstone, dude.
They didn't know he was Batman.
They did, but
Oh, okay.
they were
He
just
was
they
Batman?
were flaming me
Before
because it was just in one movie in the
He's
90s.
kind of the worst Batman ever.
He is.
Like he's worse than George Clooney somehow.
He's one of the worst. I think Ben Affleck is one of the worst, to be honest. Like the worst, to be honest. But Val
Really?
Kilmer,
I don't
yeah.
hate that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
hate that. But I like it, but
He was not a good Batman,
idea.
but dude,
Yeah.
Tombstone
But,
and fucking
yeah.
Top Gun.
I would say Tombstone is his best like acting performance,
Yes,
and
it
Top
is.
Gun is his most iconic. He plays Iceman in
Yeah,
Top
man.
Gun.
Huh? Yeah, Val Kilmer
Yeah.
was awesome, man.
Yeah. So yeah,
Super fucking sad that he had to suffer his last like 5 years of
Yeah.
life too. That's what sucks so bad. He
Yeah.
just suffered, man.
But yeah, I got flamed at work because I was like, "Oh, Batman!" They're like, "Dude, he sucked as Batman." I said it as a joke,
Yeah, I mean, I get your joke. Who's the best Batman?
Christian Bale, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree with that. I know his voice is Mimi. I know.
Yeah, his voice is bad. But
I know it's Mimi, but dude,
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah,
Which I'm kind of a Christian Bale dick sucker though.
I love Christian Bale's top 3 actors for me, probably.
He's at least a
love
top
him.
tenner, and if I really sat down and dissected it, he probably cracks the 5.
I love all of his.
Love Christian Bale, dude. American Psycho.
Yeah,
Dude, what's the movie with this rum's hitting me bad? What's the movie with Robert Downey Jr.? It's a Christopher Nolan movie where he's a magician.
Robert Downey Jr.'s not in it. It's Hugh
Or
Jackman.
not Robert Downey Jr.
It's Hugh Jackman in that.
Hugh Jackman.
The Prestige.
The Prestige.
That
dude.
movie's awesome. I love that movie.
And David Bowie. Dude, that movie is
David Bowie as Nikola Tesla, bro.
Yeah, dude. That
Noah
movie
would love that movie.
Yes,
it's
he
very,
would.
He would love it.
It's mind. God, he's mind bending, dude. That movie's mind bending.
Yeah,
That's Christopher Nolan's best movie.
really.
Yeah, I know that is not a popular opinion, but I'm not a huge Nolan guy. I like him. I'm not a huge Christopher Nolan guy. That movie's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. The Prestige.
You would like it.
I know. Yep, dude. Man, we all need to just get absolutely fucking hammered and watch a couple. There's so many movies I want to show you. Genuinely, I love
Yeah.
watching movies with you guys.
I love
And there's so many
movies.
good movies that Noah like needs to see, like that we've already talked about. And you're like, I've never seen it, but I also want to see that the movie we talked about last time with God damn it, dude, this
Something
rum's
crazy.
getting me. What is his name, dude? The dude he's fucking dead. He was in. Remember, I made the Hunger
Philip Seymour
Games
Hoffman?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
What was it? Fucking Perfect Little Liars.
Oh. Anyway, there's a lot of movies that I need to see too. So Chuck's got this Chuck's got astronomical numbers on us there.
This reminded me
Yeah.
today at the bar. Talk to this guy.
What did Philip Seymour Hoffman remind you of a bar interaction?
No, it reminded me of Wes Anderson.
Okay, all right.
Shout out.
Go ahead.
Shout out Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Shout out Wessie.
Shout out
I
Wes.
think you're
Shout
French.
out Owen. Shout out Bill. Bill Murray, unless he actually hit those women.
Nah, he
And not
didn't.
shout out him.
He
But
didn't, man.
Shout out Ray Fiennes.
Shout out Schwartzman.
Yeah.
But I was talking to this guy at the bar, and just random dude saw him the last 2 days because I worked the last 2 days of the bar, and he finally sat inside the night, and we just start talking about like rock and roll and shit, like old rock and roll, and he notices Uncle Acid is playing, and I was like, "Fuck yourself, dude." What? You know, he's born in like the 70s, like early 70s, late 60s or whatever, and we're talking about that. Somehow we get on to the Royal Tenenbaums, and I'm like, I haven't seen that movie. I've seen that movie once, and I don't remember a lot of it. I've watched every other Wes Anderson movie a million times. And we both, at the same time, were like, Rushmore's the best. Rushmore's the best movie he's ever made. So much, in fact, the U.S. has a treasury for like digital art.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Yeah.
Rushmore has been in it since the year it came
Yes.
out in 1998. That's the greatest movie.
Fire.
Like, oh, that's my favorite movie I think ever. Close to Eternal Sunshine, stuff like that.
Eternal
my
Sunshine.
boss at work. I want to shout him out. His name is Greg.
Shout out
Greg. There's a 94% chance that you don't watch this podcast. I know you watched at least one episode, but
I'm banking on that 6.
Come
baby.
back in, Greg.
yeah, we want you watching.
Hey, I'll
Money.
make a clip of this and we'll send it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His favorite movie of all time is Bottle Rocket.
Okay. All right.
Wow, that's the one.
And
That's the one I've never finished.
really,
Yeah,
I don't know. That
like
that's
I've
both
watched
the
it.
Wilson brothers, right?
yeah.
Luke
yeah.
and
He
Owen.
for his birthday he got an autographed like almost full cast autograph script of that movie Bottle Rocket.
Does it have Luke and Owen on it?
Luke and Owen,
That's
Wes
pretty
Anderson,
fire.
and I think the female lead in it. I don't remember who it
Oh,
is.
Wes signed it too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's.
yeah. I want to buy some autographed scripts at some point. The only ones I've ever seen that I've been like, oh, I would really buy that. I saw like Dark Knight Rises one time, like a script that was autographed. It was like autographed by like Marion Cotillard, or I don't know how you say her name.
Yeah.
Cotillard.
Yep.
And then I saw like a Pulp Fiction, which you guys know Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a
How
top
can it not
fiver
be?
for you.
But it was autographed by John Travolta. And I was like, that's cool, but I'd rather have like Bruce Willis or Samuel L. Jackson or
Yeah.
Tarantino himself.
Literally
Yeah.
anybody else but John
Yeah.
Travolta.
Just like the Gimp signed it. The guy in the leather suit.
God. The guy that plays Zed, like
Yeah.
the hillbilly rapist.
Yeah.
God, that'd be.
Yeah, literally anybody except Travolta.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil your birthday present.
Don't do that.
That'd be insane. My birthday's like 8 months away.
Yeah, well,
His birthday's a day before mine. Are you fucking insane? It's not January.
I know it
You get-
just happened 2 months ago.
You get me like full cast Pulp Fiction script, and Noah gets like full cast Scott Pilgrim script or something.
It's better. Oh, that'd be
fucking-
sick.
Or Eternal Sunshine or something.
Oh.
Like Jim Carrey.
Dude, pulling a Jim Carrey auto would be wild.
Jim Carrey off.
101 rookie card.
Osama bin Laden 1 of 2001 rookie card.
Chuck, I got you a. I don't even know if I want to say it, man. It's a Cars.
It's a fucking gift.
It's a Cars script only signed by Larry the Cable.
Oh yeah, Toe Mater.
Hey, I would honestly take for the memes. I would
would
cherish
love
that.
that.
I would cherish that. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. That just zilched every thought in my brain too.
I watched both Ace Ventura movies recently.
Dude. Oh,
They're so funny. They're the funniest movies.
They're so,
That's so funny.
dude. Jim Carrey gets shit on a lot.
Yeah.
He gets shit on a lot.
because he's a leftist. He's a fucking dirty communist. Like
He's a
myself.
strange
People
man.
only hate him because, like, be for real. Think about the first 20 years of your life up until like COVID-ish. 25
Yeah.
years, whatever. No one hated Jim Carrey
No.
until he started painting like political cartoons.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
No one hated him.
Yep.
And
I
now they're
agree.
like, oh, he's evil. My dad's the same way. He's like, I don't like Jim Carrey anymore. And I'm like, go watch The Mask and tell me I'm wrong. You know what
My
I'm saying?
thing is with
Go watch Eternal Sunshine and tell me if you don't feel anything from that because he's a fucking liberal or some shit. You're not human.
my thing is with Jim Carrey, like, the fuck.
Who was that?
That was Alexa,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
or it was Harold, my fucking addict.
Alexa, come hard. Wait.
I think it's playing music. hey,
It's in Rap God by Eminem.
hey, Alexa, stop playing fucking Marshall Mathers. Anyway,
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop.
Leave this in the edit for
Dude,
God's sake.
What the fuck?
has to
What
go
the
in.
fuck happened? Shut up! None of us said anything about Rap God or Eminem. We thought Jim Carrey.
Alexa,
like,
I want to hear Detroit bars.
Oh, did you say Jim Carrey? That's the Rap God. I got you. So anyway, back to fucking Jim. He's funny. The Mask and Ace Ventura and all those movies are fucking funny. Like, whatever. But, dude, his serious roles are fucking, like, Eternal Sunshine, The
Yes,
Truman
Man.
Show. Huh?
Yes, man. Yeah.
Yes, man. 24.
24.
All those movies are those are his most impactful movies to me.
Wait.
They really are.
24 is the show where Kiefer Sutherland is like a
No,
terrorist.
he has a movie.
It's called the 23, the number 23.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
You were,
it's the
you were
same
close.
Thing.
It
It's
just,
the same thing,
it just,
dude.
Yeah.
Listen,
Fuck Kiefer
I
Sutherland,
fully
by the way.
believe that Jim Carrey was the funniest man in the world for like the entire decade of the 90s.
Yeah.
at least a decade.
Stand-up
Maybe
comedy
15
is
years.
terrible.
Have you guys ever seen in Living Color? That's where he got started.
No, I don't think
So
so.
you never seen Fire Marshal Bill? Mm-mm. Oh God, it is. So it's kind of where Jim Carrey got started. It's like a Canadian, like not really a Saturday Night Live, but like SNL, not That's the same thing. Like Mad TV, like it's just like
Yeah.
you know,
Kind of reality skit.
yeah, like comedy skits.
Okay.
You know. So Fire Marshal Bill is like this character that Jim Carrey plays. I think it's Canadian only, but I could be wrong about that. You can watch it on YouTube.
Shout out Canada if you're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, Canada.
So Fire Marshal Bill is like Jim Carrey. He like walks in. I can't even explain it. It's so weird. He like walks in and he like a fire will be going on, and he like the point of his character is that he keeps getting injured, like, and it's all like prosthetics. He like
Novocaine 2025.
yeah. He like gets his nose blown off by like fire, and he like gets his hands melted in like acid, and like, but every part like he comes back, and he's like, you know, he keeps coming back and like keeps getting hurt, but it's just Jim Carrey, and he's like, you know, it's just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, but it's like this really weird like prosthetic work of like he's getting like his fingers melted off and like his lips get ripped off and stuff like that. So if you want to watch some like early Jim Carrey comedy, go watch Fire Marshal Bill skits of In Living Color.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to say something a minute ago, and this all reminded me. First of all, I've never seen that. I need to. I love Jim, but one of my favorite memories with Chuck. It's not even the Foo Fighters concert. I think.
I would hope not.
There's a lot. First of all, that was a great day.
Well, I'm just saying we've had a lot of good days together.
Yeah, but that shit was just crazy, man. We
was a
sat
great
and watched a
concert.
3.5 hour concert together, and
Yeah.
I was like, I want to go, and he's like, stay, and then they just ripped their ears apart. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So he convinced me to just keep going. But we went and watched Asteroid City when it came out. Wes Anderson. It's not my favorite Wes Anderson
Yeah.
movie.
It's good, but
It's not top 5.
Yeah.
There's too many good ones, but it's so fucking good. It's so fucking great. And we would look over at each other and we're like, dude, that's Jason Schwartzman. That's Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, like
Shit
whenever
like
he
that.
shows up in the movie, we're like, that's him.
Yeah, like the ride up there, watching it. You know, I mean, I love going to the movies anyways, but like it's another thing that I like cherish deeply.
Chuck's the best person to go to the movies with, by the way.
He is, yeah. He doesn't
Easily.
fucking sit there and just what's going on, you know, shit like
Yeah.
that. But like Chuck is just a great guy to go to watch a movie with.
Yes, he
man.
is.
It's fucking awesome. So that was very, very special to me because he knows Wes Anderson's my favorite director. But
Yeah.
that was awesome, dude. That was
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Me and Chuck went and watched Nosferatu together.
Still haven't seen it.
That was crazy.
I started fucking my ex-girlfriend in about January while she was like
Yeah.
moving out of her ex-boyfriend's house. And she kept sending me this like reaction picture. You know, we would call it a reaction picture, but it's a screen cap from the movie. It's when the girl's like at that dude's
Oh,
waist
yeah.
looking up.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna do this to you.
Yeah.
I would shoot ropes every time she would do that to me.
Dude, Lily Rose Depp, and that was so good.
Bro.
She was so good.
It just looked cool.
I love the special effects, like the way Orlok looks, and
Really
that.
good.
It's great.
The only complaint I have with that whole fucking movie is he is so goddamn hard to understand.
Yeah.
You've got
Really?
to have subtitles.
Yeah.
I can't roll my
what's
R's.
the director's name again?
Robert Eggers.
Robert Eggers,
He
one that
did
made
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
One of the current goats of like the directing generation, like
Yeah.
the new generation
Yes,
of
I agree.
great directors. One of the like Mount Rushmores of this generation.
Yes.
I just the only thing complaint I have. God damn. The only complaint I have is you cannot understand him sometimes.
Yeah.
And I can't roll my R's, but like the way he talks.
Robert.
Yeah, but like draw that out for like 5 seconds. Like he's like
Robert.
and
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
got that.
After the movie came out, I got deep into like the behind the scenes of that movie. Like I really went through it. Like
Yeah.
the behind the
Nosferatu?
scenes information. Yeah. For like this version, because obviously it's a remake of like 100-year-old movie. But the reason that he did that, like he has Orlok talk like that, is because like he wanted to emphasize that he's like a decomposing corpse, basically. Like he's a corpse that's been.
Yes.
He's a vampire, but he's been
But he just fucked up.
he's been undead for like 300 years. So they're
Right.
like emphasizing that he's a decomposing corpse that can still talk and like animate, you know. But the language, there's parts when he speaks in a different language, And international viewers were like, he's not speaking like Romanian or German, because the original movie's in German. They're like, he's not speaking real languages. So people like did some digging on what language Orlok speaks, and the language is
It's Sims 4
Simlish. The language is called like Dacian or something, or Dacian, and it's basically like a dead language. Like it's like Latin.
It hasn't been spoken.
Yeah,
in a
where
long
That's sick,
where like the
actually.
people got, eradicated, or like over time. Like
yeah, just
like,
taking over.
Yeah, so it's a dead language that he speaks.
That's sick.
So yeah, if you love that movie, the behind the scenes of that movie like made it so much cooler to me.
Plus, it stays extremely true from what I know to like original Nosferatu, except Willem Dafoe's character was never, like the character that he plays was never in the original, and they made his character so good and like actually valuable. Like it wasn't just a random ass, like they're like, we need to give, because it's Robert Eggers. He's in fucking every Eggers movie. He's like, let's give Willem Dafoe a cool ass role.
Yeah.
And they did. And it was
He's like
actually good.
He's like the Van Helsing style. Like he has all the knowledge on like what Nosferatu is and everything.
And he's so good. He's so good in it.
I love him, dude.
But I mean, he could fart in a fucking Dorito bag for an hour and I'd watch it.
Have you been reading like what his next movie is? Robert Eggers' movie.
I feel like I've heard this on Twitter,
Yeah.
but I really don't know.
The two, like the one that's confirmed to come out in 2026, I think. It may be later, maybe 2027, but it's called Werewolf. And
hell yeah.
So it's like, werewolf like lore and stuff. And then the one that is rumored that like I think the script is finished, but it's not like picked up, or I don't know, like, it's not like ready to be started yet, is called like A Knight's Tale or something.
I did see that.
Yeah, it's like a medieval like fantasy type thing. They're both going to be amazing. Like, I
No,
love
have
his
you
movies.
watched The Witch?
VV. VVITCH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VV?
That's what the poster says.
Oh,
That's how
yeah,
it's set up.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
the time period that movie takes place, W was not invented yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Have you
it's-
watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I know I have, but like
it might still be my favorite Eggers movie. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking about this dude fucking a tree stump. And I can't remember what movie that is.
If it's that one, man, I missed it. I fell
It's
asleep
not
during
that
that.
one.
I fell asleep during that part, man.
It's not that one. I watched a really, really creepy movie.
Is that the Green Knight you're talking about? No. I feel like that happens in the
No.
Green Knight. There's a part where he splooges on his own like sword belt. It's like
Have you guys ever played Smite?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
are you familiar with mythology?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what it's called. The name for like Mother Earth in one of these, mythological worlds is like Gaia,
Yeah.
Gaia.
Yeah.
It's that. And this dude,
Huh.
dude, you need to watch that one. This dude ends up fucking a tree because he's like, "This is my dead wife."
Well, I don't need to watch it now.
It reminds me so much of Robert. Yeah, it reminds me of
Awesome.
his movies. It's gross, dude. It's weird. That's like a 10-second clip, but summarize the movie. This dude fucked a tree, and a bunch of witchy shit happens. So
I mean, Robert Eggers is the only dude that can make me like Viking shit. I do not like Viking shit, and the Northlands.
I like that from you, because that's, a lot of people that like Viking shit now are like white nationalists. So I'm glad you're not a Nazi.
Yeah,
right?
I don't fuck with Viking shit, but the Northman's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
If there's
Welsh and Irish,
anybody
so-
in the I don't
no
know what
reason.
I am. I just found out who my dad was a few years ago. So.
Oh, Big Al fucking took a ancestry
Big Al's
test.
Irish.
I'm 1% black or 2% black. That's
Huh.
kind of crazy. That's that Thomas Jefferson fucking argument again, bro. I'm sure it's bad.
God damn it.
It's bad. Have you ever heard the country saying like there's one in the haystack? And it's like it's racist as fuck.
No.
You've never heard of that?
No. You want to hear a racist joke?
Cut. I'm not
I'm just kidding.
not
I don't
trying
e-
to be racist.
I don't e-
My parents are racist.
I don't even know if I have any
It's not my
racist
fault.
jokes in the bag. Genuinely.
I don't either.
I don't think I do.
You want to tell them all right now?
But, Chuck, I was meaning to tell you this.